Hi there, I'm Wendy Smith from Wendy Smith Positive Change Life Coaching, and I work with all areas of teaching people life skills and working on their mindset, their old beliefs, and teaching them new strategies that help them to deal with things more effectively, manage their emotions, not let things put them up or down anymore, and all those sorts of things. And my main client base is actually people that have come from a background of abuse, and having been there myself and looking at myself and making a lot of changes within me, I am able now to help them to learn that they actually deserve better. Now, when you didn't know any better, when you thought that was all you deserved, then it takes a lot of changes. There's a lot of fear of learning to speak up for yourself, learning to challenge effectively, speaking without fear in your voice so that people are more likely to listen. There's a whole load of things that we need to overcome when we are taking the path out of abuse and directing ourselves on the journey towards being loved in the ways that we all deserve to be loved. Now, it's not a given for everybody. Having been in the position myself, I found that I was automatically attracting people that found me an easy target. So I had to learn things like boundaries, recognizing what abuse really is, learning that not everybody can be trusted, not everybody's intentions are true, not everybody operates on the same high moral code that I operate from, and seeing where people will say anything just to get what they want, self-serving rather than service to others, that it's more about keeping ourselves happy and doing what makes us happy, rather than firstly expecting somebody else to do that for us, but also learning through that the things that we are looking for in somebody else. But it becomes a journey of learning to love ourselves effectively and appropriately in the right ways first, so that we can then recognize whether somebody else is actually doing it for us. I also found, and all of us do that are on this journey, that we will no longer accept the people in our lives that we used to just hang around. And it can be quite emotional to realize that those people didn't have our best intentions at heart. They maybe weren't true friends after all. Maybe our family didn't also know how to look after us, know how to provide us from their own places of not really knowing what love was for themselves and not loving themselves, and having taught us from their perspective, how to view the world and things like that, how to view money. I've changed everything, but I've had to look through all of my beliefs. I've had to learn what to do differently in my life, how to make those changes. And as I say, I do very intensive coaching with people to create those changes. Now, some of us are able to do it very quickly, but more often than not, we have to get through a lot of the, it's almost like unraveling a heck of a lot of things in a very short space of time before we can actually find our way through, and life becomes that little bit easier. But gradually life settles down. We learn how to maintain our emotional balance more effectively, and we learn to say no when something's not quite what we're looking for, and move on to only accepting the things that completely match what it is that we have to offer. We have to learn about our qualities, we have to value ourselves before we can hope to find those people that will actually give us the value that we deserve. So we have to recognize it within ourselves and acknowledge ourselves for who we are, good and bad. Some things do need improving on, do need to be changed, do need to be adjusted, so that we live in full integrity with our values and who we seek to be and who we seek to be seen as. So, I will be uploading a lot of videos about what is abuse. My main thing is teaching people to recognize where they're being abused, but actually where and how they're actually carrying out those behaviours towards other people. When we don't like it ourselves, we need to stop and look at where we're actually doing it to other people. So, we learn to change those things that maybe we're actually doing for somebody else. So, I've just seen a spider on the settee beside me. So, I'm actually going to finish this here so that I can actually move away from it. So, thank you so much. I look forward to working with you all. And as I say, if you want to know more, give me a message and we can maybe chat about taking you along your coaching journey as well. So, thank you. Bye for now.